When looking to start a brand new business, you usually have two options: go with a franchise or start an independent business. So which one is the right one for you? My name is Joe Souza and I'm a partner at Friendship, where we help individuals vet and invest into purpose-driven franchises. And today I'm going to talk about, in this two-part video, the top 5 reasons why you should either join a franchise and the top 5 reasons why you should go independent. The first reason why you should go with a franchise is because you want to buy into a proven system. So you don't want to be guessing if this business that you want to start, it's actually a good business, and you also don't want to take the time to make all the mistakes that franchisor already made, and you don't want to have to spend all the money and efforts into validating if the business model or the system is actually a good system. So most franchisors, they usually start franchising after they validate a business, sometimes for a few years, sometimes for a long time before they actually start offering franchises. So it gives you, the potential franchisee, the peace of mind that, hey, someone already made all the adjustments and made all the mistakes, or at least most mistakes, so I wouldn't have to do it. Another reason why you should go with a franchise is because you want to benefit from the brand awareness of that franchise. Franchisors will take years, sometimes decades, to build a strong name that you, as a brand new franchisee, will walk in and reap the benefits from day one. If you were, say, to open an independent business, it would take you that long, years or sometimes decades, to build a brand that will be known in your communities. And sometimes it would only be your local communities, where with a franchise, that brand awareness can be across states, sometimes even internationally. Training and ongoing support is another reason why you should join a franchise instead of starting your own independent business. Franchisors usually spend a lot of time going through the business model and making sure it's effective. And you, as a franchisee, want to make sure that you receive all that training and all that support from someone who's actually done it and done well. So this is especially important if you're transitioning from, let's say, corporate America into business ownership. So you want to make sure that the franchisor will help you with all the training and support that you need. And the franchisor also want you to have all the skills that you need to succeed in this business. So if you were to start an independent business, this will be something extremely challenging, that you either have to hire outside help, at times at a premium price, or you would have to make your own mistakes, and some of those mistakes can cost your entire business. Easier access to financing is another great reason to join a franchise versus an independent business model. And the reason is that lenders usually, they will partner with franchisors and they will help the handful of first batch of franchisees. If those first few franchisees, they do well, lenders will actually have a lot of knowledge about the business model, and they will be a lot more prompt to lend to new franchisees, either through SBA venues or conventional venues. Lenders are usually a lot more keen to lending to a business model that they know, and to a franchisor or to a franchise brand that they know, versus working with someone that's starting something from scratch, sometimes without the needed knowledge in that business model. And in those cases, they would likely make the process of securing financing a lot harder than if you would with a franchise. And last but not least, community and best practices among franchisees. Once you join a franchise, you have also the benefit of fostering relationships with existing franchisees. And if you're dealing with an emerging brand with not a whole lot of existing franchisees, that's a little harder. But if you're joining a franchise that's been around for a while and have many franchisees, you'll be able to foster relationships and have camaraderie with existing franchisees. And personally, I've heard many franchisees that actually reach out to their peers even before they reach out to corporate for training and support, and they help each other out. And that's an amazing thing that you would not be able to do if you were to open and run your own independent business. So this is it for part 1, where we cover why you should go with the franchise instead of going with the independent business. Part 2, we're going to talk about why you should go independent instead of going with the franchise. See you next time.